Alright, this little chunk's going to be cut off the beginning of the video. I hope, if I remember. I probably will. Going with the actual intro in 5, 4, 3, 2... Hello everybody, Sigmar's Chosen here, and we are back at it for episode 8 in our Volkmar the Grim Let's Play. So, last episode, I think we finished off the Jungle's Eye, correct? Yeah, we finished off that random faction that had one of the books of Nagash for no apparent reason. So he's dead and gone, and didn't I? Okay, one thought at a time. Yes, so we finished off Jungle's Eye. We got in a fight with some beastmen, and I believe we are getting started on beating the tar out of some Tomb Kings again. Back to our roots from the first episode. I know I saw... Yeah, there's beastmen. There's a beastman icon right here. Huh. Okay. Well, we're going to do diplomacy first, and then I might try to move over to go handle that. Oh, no one wants to diplomatize. Are you? Oh, yeah. More trade. Thank you. We should also try to continue to strengthen relations with Ironbrow. He doesn't want it yet, but if we can get him friendly with us, that'd be great. And yeah, Karakadrin and Zufbar do not get along at all. I wonder what Ungrim's beef is. Okay. Come on, Volkmar. Okay. He's got no more movement, and you can't. Castlane. Yeah, Castlane. I'm sure I pronounce his name consistently. He can't move, or he can't recruit anything, so we're just going to end turn and go from there. So you guys might notice, hopefully you're noticing, hopefully it comes through, I've got a better sound quality set up now. I managed to borrow a pretty cool microphone. Oop, what's this? Mulder, Ostermark? Yeah, of course Mulder on the side of Ally. Anyways, new microphone, borrowed from somebody, so it's not like it's going to be here forever. Ostermark's about to get messed up. But, you know, if the sound quality is that much better and the bad sound quality was an issue, then maybe I'll consider investing in my own. But until that point, I'm just going to leech. Because in many ways, I am a vampire count. And in many other ways, that's pretty pretentious of me to say. Zufbar's allying up. Wait, did I accidentally ally Zufbar? I wanted to be friendly, but that might be a lot. Oh wow. I obviously wasn't paying attention. Oops. Oh well. There are worse allies to have. Alright, get Gelt on our side. Just gonna keep checking with Thoric, because he's in charge of securing an entire side of our flank. Oh wow. Look at that. Okay, Castling. Let's get you a level up. Hopefully, when he attacks the city. If he attacks the city. Can you recruit what I want? Nope. No halberds, no gunpowder. Not worth it. Okay, upgrades, people. Upgrades. We'll give Qatar more walls. Just so that way it doesn't get it. It's a little more self-reliant. And we'll make sure that the minor settlements of the Shifting Sands province are fully upgraded, as well as making sure we can actually recruit halberdiers and greatswords when we want them. Which should be pretty cool. Okay, and then we're going to start, I think the plan of attack is just going to be sweeping through here. Get this province taken care of. Yeah. With Xandri being the last place on our stop, because I don't particularly feel like fighting Skarbrand while also having to secure another flank. With Volkmar and a light priest who can do banishment, this shouldn't be that bad. But I actually just rewatched episode 4, and I remember saying something very similar about a fight that should have been an easy win, and ended up being a little rougher than it should have been. So, hopefully fate doesn't repeat it. Not fate. Hopefully history doesn't repeat itself. Yeah, the other one. Fate's lazier, already done, brother. Does feel nice to be fighting Tomb Kings again, though. I got sick of all those Away Watchers and Wildwood Rangers that the Eyes of the Jungle kept sending at us. Tomb Kings, you just stick Volkmar in them and you grind them down. Plus, Free Company becomes so much more useful. Though it does occur to me, maybe I should have checked before I started the battle what kind of Tomb King army we were dealing with. Are they going to be super ranged heavy, melee heavy? I feel like I saw a lot of, your boilerplate basic infantry, which is fine by me. But if they got a lot of cav, well, cav archers could throw us off a little. Alright. Ranged firepower ready. I think we're going to keep all of our guys, except for Volkmar, kind of in the back this time around. Because they're all pretty banged up, and I really don't want to lose any of them. Witch Hunter will get some accusations off, though. Make this King Karas a little weaker. I've also been, I've been doing a lot of reading and research, getting ready for the Volkmar the Grim lore video, because, I really, that's what I think YouTube could really benefit from. Another person making gameplay videos and lore videos about Total War Warhammer. That's, like, not totally oversaturated right now, right? Anyways, I figured I could throw my hat in the ring for that. And, yeah, I was wondering what you guys would like to hear about lore-wise first, if you guys want to have any input on that. Right now, I mean, Volkmar definitely, but I've learned a lot about his gear, a lot about who he is, a lot about how dangerous those horses are. They just keep bumping against and biting this Tomb King, who really should not be on a horse. Again, they don't like horses. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff to share about Volkmar. I am well versed in who he is now, and what all the stuff he's carrying is, including his most dangerous weapon. This janky horses. He's doing a pretty good job, though. Well, yeah, we'll throw down a battle prayer or two. Give him the leg up in the fight. Witch Hunter. There we go. We'll just have him start running back. I'm pretty sure that the reinforcements reinforcements won't be coming in for another minute. And now I can check to see what they're bringing. The Tomb King... Tons of chaff. Nahakar Warriors are kind of dangerous, but we got enough gunpowder to deal with it. And swords, yeah, a lot of Nahakar Warriors in that one, actually. That garrison's pretty good. Glad we're facing out in the open field rather than inside of a city. Okay, and while we're waiting for Volkmar to slowly grind down this Tomb King, we could probably start talking about some of his items, just kind of in a casual format. So you see this horn? Pause. Yeah. You see this horn right here? So that's actually why the... Oh, did we kill him? No, no. That's actually why the War Altar of Sigmar... it's a war wagon. It's a wagon. It goes to war. That's why the War Altar of Sigmar gives terror. It's not just that Volkmar is a spooky combatant because he's so angry and old. It's basically the horn that he blows. It's the horn of Sigmund. It was like an emperor's horn. It's blown 3 times on the anniversary of his death. I think that might be the same Sigmund that died to Wa Gorbad, but I didn't find any confirmation one way or the other in the sources I've consulted so far. But yeah, the horn, belonged to Sigmund, and now it's been put on the war altar as one of Volkmar's personalizations of pimping out his pimpmobile. And it's pretty cool. I mean, look at how curvy that thing is. I kind of wish there was some sort of audible representation of it. Maybe if he charges a big old horn blast comes out, but there's a lot of stuff in this game that the developers did right. Can't expect them to hit every little thing, especially since that's such a small detail. But it's cool, Cool to know it. I know it now, so you know it. That's how it's gonna work. If I learn something, you guys will learn something. Or you'll already know it, and you'll be asking, why is he telling us what we already knew? It's kind of like learning that the phrase, the last place you looked, means that, like, you know, something is in the last place you looked, and it's always there, so you should skip to looking in the last place, is because you stopped looking after you found the last place. Which makes perfect sense, but also, I know somebody who didn't get it till they were in their late 20s. And they just thought that skipping to the last step made perfect sense, and they should always just do that part. Okay, we're gonna stop rambling now that the army is actually kind of advancing towards us. And let Volkmar regain some stamina. Don't you dare. Mortars firing on one guy. Absolute waste of resources. If he challenges us, we're gonna bap him. But until that point, I'm gonna let Volkmar just kind of... Oh yeah, Volkmar's gonna end the battle of that Tomb King. Toss down the strength potion, toss down the melee attack, toss down the ward save. Look at that! Mediocre stats. But the bonus for infantry is nice, good damage, we're healing, and that ward save, my god, 40%? What more do you want? And the chariots are coming in to support their king, not me. Oh, I'm like caught in the trees. Oh god, the warrior priest in the back's getting some utility. Okay. Ah, dang it, the potion ran out. Didn't manage to nuke that Tomb King down before it did. Unfortunate. They're just kind of waiting, aren't they? Waiting to see what happens. Oh no, they're just moving very slowly. Legions of the dead are going to be taken down by one angry Sigmarite with a mustache. Oh good, we got out of the trees. Throw down a Grand Hammer for that improved melee attack. Get that ward save, barely take any damage. Very nice. And the cannons are having a hard time getting line of sight, so I'm just going to start them on the... Yeah, these Nehekar warriors. And the mortars will hopefully do some damage against the units when they get in the range, the infantry units. Man, these Tomb Kings take a while to grind down. Oh, but we've done good damage. 2,000 damage value on them. Although we're starting to hit our healing cap, unfortunately. Big oof there. Yeah. Let's get back to the safety of battle lines. If I'm hitting ward save, I don't think I want to... If I'm hitting regen cap, I don't think I want to be sitting right in the center for all time. Center of a big blob. I'll do that when I have some support closer by. Oh good, and now we can start blasting it. Ugh. Rear charges. Alright, Witch Hunter. Come help me deal with it. And we're gonna give Volkmar a very special boost. Get that armor and melee defense. Get that melee attack. And we'll wait to banish until they're actually kind of blobbed up on us. Whoa, 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 whoa. Guys, guys, guys. Artillery crews, you're not supposed to be moving. Stop that. Ooh, yes! Soulfire bombardment! Mess them up! Okay, and Witch Hunter, get out of here. Two units killed by the bombardment. Very dangerous. At least it looks like the Tomb King is still there, unfortunately. Not for long, though. He's only got a few more hit points left. Okay, now I'm being crossfired. That's not good. Alright, I want out. I want out. Please kill the archers. Gotta duke a little bit. Ugh, yeah, I let the ranged guys do way too much work on me. All things considered. Are there any good banishment blobs? Oh, that's decent. And away we go. Although because it moves, it's not going to do as much work. Yeah, see, move right off the target. I think that always happens with banishment. I don't want to remove the light wizard from the army, just because thematically it makes so much sense to have a light wizard there. No, it was Tomb Guards with halberds. Should have prioritized them. But I do feel like light wizards with banishment being the backup spell and banishment already being such a rough spell to use does make them feel a little less cool. Okay. You got some buff spells to lay down, my friend. Ooh, mortars. Okay, good. Mortars doing that. Cannons? Do you wanna... Good. Cannons wanna fire down there too. And we'll throw down some buff spells. Or buff prayers. Please, Volkmar, and get out of here. Those archers are making Volkmar's life real hard right now, actually. Just like the Free Company are getting kind of... Well, not just like, but the Free Company are getting dunked on over here. Let's see what we can do to support them. Another Soulfire. Blam, 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 blam. Not bad. Get out of here. Oh, sounds like the banishment went off. Sounds like the banishment did diddly squat. That's cool. Love to hear that. Okay, let's get an overcast. Not invocation, but an overcast Raw's protection. Toss down some more buffs. Oh yeah, we're in a rough spot right now. Like, our army's doing fine, but our lords are not. Which hurts, because I don't want to lose these guys. When Volkmar is out of the army suffers a lot. Archers are just absolutely tanking me. Sure, we'll risk it. Watch it just go right through the back lines of my army. Boom. Oh, that wasn't bad. That's actually running the right way, which is appreciated. And then we'll just do another one right here, because maybe they'll go the right way a second time. Okay, back up. Hopefully now we can get the crossbowmen and whatnot to deal with their archers. Oh good, army losses. That's just as good as dealing with their archers. Yeah, Volkmar took way more damage than he needed to that game. I think the initial trade into the lords were okay, but once we got bogged down with the archers, and they just focused only on the archers, and the archers only focused on him, that was not good for us. Yeah, everybody performed pretty good. Kind of what we expect against the Tomb King trash stack. Lots of kills. But it's not like there was anything that was super hard to kill on that roster. And value-wise, I imagine that Volkmar is probably the only one who got like above even 1,000, honestly. Maybe some of them were scraping that, but for the most part, that's probably pretty low value combat. Pretty cool though how we have all these high level units. Gonna benefit from those end of the line, red line trees stuff. End of the line, red line skill tree. Whew. I gotta think more before I open my mouth. And we will never pardon Tomb Kings. The undead do not deserve pardoning. Picked up some nice traits on Volkmar. Got a nice ancillary for our Light Wizard. Okay, I guess we can upgrade our artillery now. Yeah, then I think we'll get stand your ground just because of a nice melee defense buff. Volkmar will buff every part of the profile except for the damage profile. And a leadership buff for all those in range is going to be pretty nice too, off of the Warrior Priest. He's a real stand in the lines and support them kind of fella. Witch Hunter, we're going to make him even better at melee attacks. Because that's how we've been speccing him out so far. Like Banishment, Overcastable, our Light Wizard, and we will take the Black Tower of Archon. Pretty sweet. And it's only for the Tomb Kings that it's a strategic location. And now look at that regeneration. Look at that replenishment. Oh, so nice. I can barely even tell they were injured by the end of the turn. Got some money to spend too. I think that we'll get access to more trade goods. Just because you got the money for it, you might as well, right? And I guess in Alcabad too. We kind of have this area secured by these dwarves. Or dwarfs. Gotta make sure you're pronouncing that F properly. FS, not VES. An important distinction in the Warhammer world. If you don't do it right, you're going in the book. Speaking of books, I think I'd like to, once we take this province, and assuming we can kind of justify leaving Scarbrand be, I think I'd like to go snag the next book of Nagash, the second one in the series, or whatever one's closest. I think we sealed away the 5th book of Nagash a few episodes back, so now I'm interested in snagging another book just to get the bonuses. Please be allying, please be allying. Yeah! Good job, Rapunzel. We're gonna be good friends. And my strength rating is still so low, in the hundreds. I wonder if XP chevrons don't count for how strong a settlement is. Oh yeah, there goes Ostermark. Not surprising, unfortunately. He's been having our go things. Oh, okay, good. And no blacksmith. So Caslin can't upgrade himself yet. Wait, can we get Grand Shield of Faith? Oh, yep. Okay, Archlector is going to buff himself up first before he starts buffing his army. You know, if they're just going to be standing there like creeps, I think I'm going to head back to the Springs of Eternal Life. Oh, wait. Never mind. That's part of the same province. I need to be back in this one to start recruiting good units. Okay, yeah. God, I want to start upgrading their armies soon. Caslin's, that is, just because I want to be able to start getting experience on them and making them an actually viable lord. Alright. As for building upgrades, because if we can't build an army, might as well build our buildings. We'll just make sure that we're harder to attack. That's all we can do as well. And then we'll take on Khemri. Not Khemri, Pools of Despair. Man, what do you think its name was before Nagash did his super spell and turned it into Boneville Desert Undead Land? Because if you had an otherwise lush river valley and everything had names like what the Tomb Kings currently have, like, that would be kind of weird, right? Pools of Despair. Springs of Eternal Life. Those other ones. I'll check them out. But some of these things definitely were not pre-Nagash super spell names for these places. Alright, Volkmar. We're just going to send you and a bunch of free company in. Just gonna be a nice free company party. Boop. Split it in half. Oh, and I guess the warrior priests. Gotta get the buffs flowing. Everybody else is gonna be nearby, but uninvolved. Alright, boys. Get 'em. There's just something satisfying about using a few units to beat up these skeletons. Because, end of the day, they're just dudes. Not even well-trained dudes. I mean, they got militia in their name, for Christ's sake. And here they are, beating up a bunch of unholy... Well, these aren't the unholiest skeletons, but a bunch of unholy skeletons. Steel, faith, and gunpowder. Steel, faith, and gunpowder. Probably should make sure I don't friendly fire the crap out of myself. Alright. Is he close enough for Soulfire to matter? Oh yeah, the warrior priest is gonna... Lupio Olden is gonna toss down a Soulfire bombardment. Kaboom! Goodbye, Tomb Kings. Grant Theogenes can't be outdone. Throw down his own. Really dunk on him. Especially with the charge bonus of 92. That makes the wagon extra powerful. Something to do with collision damage or whatnot. Okay. Next are those archers. Although we're going to send Volkmar to do things on his own. I'm pretty sure 4 units of Free Company militia can handle some petty archers. And these Nakara warriors are doing work, but they're being worked on in turn. And more importantly, they're being more worked on than they're doing work. Yeah, easy settlement battle. Soul fire from Volkmar, right on these skeleton swordsmen. Even if it doesn't do a lot of damage, at least visually it is very impressive. Some buffs. Hunt down some Nakara warriors. You know, standard things in Volkmar's Crusade. Kind of suppose we haven't hit army losses yet for the enemy, honestly. Another Soulfire. Another pew 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 pew. Ugh. He did the move around. Those Nakara warriors did. Okay. You know what? I don't need the resources. We're just gonna, for the fun of it, banish them. And start working on their lord. And Soulfire bombardment on top of it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Run away, guys. Don't get hit by the banishment. Not meant for you. Oh, jeez. Okay. Missed the Ushapti summon that they did. Shouldn't be a worry, though. I'll take care of it. Fully buff up Volkmar for his duel with the Tomb King. We can also give him a nice armor and melee defense boost if we run that Light Wizard over soon. Pew 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 pew! I do love how much Warrior Priest can buff themselves up. I mean, like 82 melee attack, 40% ward save, 22% physical resist. You know, that's pretty ridiculous for just one unit. Especially considering he's just a dude. You know, one of the appeals of the Empire, they're just dudes fighting all these horrible things. Like, the mummies are as strong as dragons, and Volkmar and his war wagon and his faith can destroy it. That's pretty neat. And Volkmar did a good job there. Free Company did an admirable job supporting. I mean, when you're running Free Company, 71 losses, that's barely anything, you know? Like, that's pretty much just price of doing business with units that are that weak and high in model counts. Like human Skaven they are. And I think this then puts us... Oh, we might have destroyed that faction. The Rakhoff dynasty with that. That'll be, what, a fifth faction? Because we killed the Dune Kingdoms, we killed Khemri, we killed the Drakenhof Covenant, killed the Eye of the Jungle, so this is like our fifth faction down the hatch. And the battle map as a whole has lost like almost 100, so we are not the main contributors to destroying other factions in this game so far. Oh, we've got a second version of the Tomb of Ptolus. Is that how you pronounce it? Ptolus. Fitting that this was found by Tomb Raiders. Nice. Makes sense. Can we merge it with anything? Because I think we have everybody else itemized up with all the armor they need. Right? How are you guys doing? Oh! Nope. Alright. Armor up. And we did that this turn. Okay. Level up Volkmar. I want to make sure that the guns are working at full throttle. So we'll do that. I'm not even going to check how small the buff is. It makes less sense to me than the range infantry is, but I'll just trust that it does work. And we'll give the warrior priest in Volkmar's army a little bit more of a melee attack buff. Got a Lupio and friendly. Well, first of all, sir, more ranged attack. Second of all, you have the wrong name. It makes no sense that the warrior priest who went down and helped kill Manfred is named Friendly. And the actual warrior priest who is really dedicated to doing that is Von Corden. I'm going to try to spell his name right so you guys don't have to deal with horrible misspellings. Ooh, do I have an... I'm pretty sure I've told you guys about this, but my R key does not work very well. So I need to copy paste R's. So hopefully, do I have it? Oh yeah, we got an R. We got an R in bank, boys. So it's Albrecht von... I guess, whatever, we'll just put the von wherever we want it. Albrecht von Corden. Fun fact, that von is a Prussian thing. It was basically a way to tell nobles apart in the real world. A noble in Prussia would have the von thing, like middle suffix thing, whatever. And grifters would start adding it to the middle of their names whenever they were trying to grift somebody by pretending they were German nobility. Which I thought was a fun fact. Looks like Archon's getting a little rowdy over here. And he doesn't have any of the... I mean, he has one of the books, but it's not one of the books that we can grab. I think for the time being, though, we're just going to end turn. Yeah, we're down like 120 factions. Well, looks like Golden Order's been doing alright for itself, though. That's good to hear. I'm always happy to see fellow Empire states doing well. Oh good, we're still exporting all our stuff. Ooh, what the hell was... That's gotta be some sort of corruption, right? Is that corn corruption seeping into our fine provinces? Yeah, that puts a bit of pressure on us to deal with that guy. It's doing the little Minecraft squares thing, though. Boop, boop, boop. Good fun. Okay, good. And now we can start recruiting units. Get some halberdiers in Castleman's army. Any upgrades we want? I guess we can upgrade armory. Yeah, making sure we can recruit greatswords in that province is nice. And you, because Volkmar's army is fully upgraded, I'm going to send him to do his second quest battle and get that Staff of Command, the badge of office, the Grand Theodorus' badge of office. Alright. I think I've already read this in an earlier episode. Basic premise is that the R. Ulrich and some Ulrich worshippers are being some real jerks. I don't know if it's the R. Ulrich himself. Yeah, okay, it's just Ulrich supporters, but they're being mean to Volkmar, so he's going to go murder them all and prove that he is 100% not a Chaos Worshipper. But they deserve it. They insulted the big mad mustache man. Oh yeah, and Karl Franz is not happy about this because Karl Franz is much more focused on the public good and not fighting. But because Volkmar's his friend, he's going to let him get away with it. Oh no, okay, yeah, it is the R. Ulrich, not just a random R. Ulrich or a random Ulrich supporter. Yep, just gotta beat the crap out of the R. Ulrich, and the Empire can unify once more. I'll be quiet. Because nothing makes people buddy-buddy more than beating the crap out of each other, murdering each other, and then stopping, I guess? It is very Empire of them, I will admit. Okay, usual battle formation. Free company on the wings. Cannons in the back. I think we're actually going to make our front line a little shorter this time around. And keep some halberdiers in back here, because I'm pretty sure that they do get cav support in here, and it's a real pain in the butt to deal with. Otherwise, though, totally normal setup. Okay, so it's just the R. Ulrich's champion. And he's the one we must slay, because he deserves it. Come on, get closer. I don't want to just run Volkmar out there this time because they've got some ranged firepower. They have handgunners, crossbowmen. Oh, banishment right there would be juicy. I'm going for it. If they get out of that formation, though, we're just going to turn right back. Oh, yeah. Should have known. Should have known. He's got reinforcements. Where are the reinforcements? Oh, okay, good. There they are. As long as they're not coming up from behind us, we should be fine. The Halberdier is really more of a token effort resistance than anything else. But hopefully they can do some work if we need it. And I love having all these level 7 units around. You get all those nice end of the red line stuff. End of the red line skill trees. Did it again this episode. And all this damage on the hand cannoneers, all the damage on the free company. Oh, 5 and 12, oh boy. But you know, missile resist on these guys. The halberdiers and greatswords are getting 10% physical resist, which is like having another 10 armor or 20 armor or something like that. It's just, you know, it's nice. Got some highly upgraded, highly trained units. That's so many. Banishment and Soulfire will do good work this game. And if we can snipe the their leader guy, then we get some help, which should be appreciated. Okay, Volky G, back up a little bit. Let's make sure that we're appropriately targeting ranged firepower that can mess us up for good. Oh, these free company. I've said it so many times, but I'm going to say it again. I'm so happy with how well they perform in this game. That's like with all of Volkmar's buffs on them. They do a real good job. It's kind of trying to run like a powder front line, pretty much. And it works. They work. I don't want them to be my only tool, but they do work. Okay, no longer do we need to use that to clean out the Lord. We can do that ourselves. Alright, Reiksguard. Thank you. Oh no. Side charge, not great. But yeah, all that Reiksguard coming from the side. Why aren't they coming out of Altdorf itself? Weird choice, weird decision-making skills. Yeah. That aside, this battle just got a lot easier. And it was already, we're probably already a little too leveled up for it. That's a flaw of mine I need to get better about. I tend to over-level my stuff before doing quest battles. Let me tell you, an improperly timed quest battle can really rob you momentum of the campaign. Just dying for no reason. Ugh. And that Soulfire got wasted on like one dude. Wait, did I save that name? Okay, good. Hunter Concordance right there. We just have another friendly, who are the Reiksguard. Uh-oh. Gotta intercept these stupid Empire Knights, make sure my artillery doesn't get shut down. Boop, boop, beep. Just give Volkmar all of the bonuses. Okay, yeah, this front line is pretty much safe. Now it's just a matter of making sure there are ranged units and artillery and all that stuff. And Volkmar, because Volkmar's got to be at the forefront of everything. Can handle the threats. And they should be able to. No problem. Soulfire. Ah, there's that terror route going on. That Horn of Sigmund. Real scary stuff. No good banishment targets just yet. What's my Halberdier up to? Okay. Gotta make sure this free company doesn't get wiped off the face of the earth. Although, hey, that 15% melee resist probably coming in pretty handy. Or else I'm gonna just completely buff Volkmar up. Did he not get his final leadership upgrade? Or did I just not research? Did I just not take it for him? I hope I took it for him. Or I hope I didn't take it for him, so that way I'm not missing out on it. I'd like to be able to get that plus 15%. Well, it's not 15, it's bigger than that, isn't it? Melee defense boost? That's super handy stuff to have. Okay. And Free Company will chase. Other Free Company will also chase. The fire and shoot is very nice. I don't know if that's a new change or not, because I've never used them before, but fire and shoot in the Free Company is super clutch. And then we'll make sure these guys aren't firing anymore. Halt their movement. And close in for the kill with the Free Company. Look at that. Even against non-Skaven units, they're doing like just hundreds of kills. Who's the Hull Die? Do they have something unbreakable with them? Nice. Alright, and with that we have the Staff of Command, which will get some weapon out of Volkmar's hands, and I think that'll lead to a free-floating weapon at this point, because I think all the characters we currently have recruited have a weapon in their hands. Except for maybe the Wizard. In which case the Wizard gets a weapon, whatever it may be. I feel like the loading screens have been taking longer this episode for whatever reason. Alright, and with that, Staff of Command is acquired. And these guys we can actually take them on. We could have pardoned them if we didn't take enough damage, but I feel we took enough damage to justify taking them on. We get the Staff of Command, the mark of the badge of office, and a darn good item. I mean, +3 control in all provinces alone is pretty nice. Then you have the melee attack, the weapon strength, leadership aura being better. You got yourself a pretty solid weapon right there. Wizard. Yep, Wizard doesn't have a weapon. Wizard's gonna get a weapon. Ooh, yeah, that's a nice one. That was a nice one to have on Volkmar. Staff of Command's better though. I mean, look at that. Nice buffs. Looks barely functional now. Okay, good. Now we got stand your ground. Now we can keep going down the line of making the guns better. Then we'll make the horses better. Then we'll make Volkmar better. Yeah, more armor on the Warrior Priest. I feel like he always takes too much damage. More melee attack on the Witch Hunter. Look at that. He's getting into the 50s. That'd be good for a unit, less good on a hero. We'll improve the Wizard's scouting and make sure his banishment is as good as it can be. And with that, we now have options. We could try to mess with the units up here, like the factions up here. Wait, Wasteland's a suitable climate for us? What counts as suitable for us now? I'm so used to the old Empire. What's our suitable? Wasteland is suitable, Temperate suitable, Savannah is suitable, Desert suitable, Jungle is suitable? We could settle so much of the map if we wanted to. Wow. I thought it was going to be like just Temperate and Desert. That's what I'm used to. Can't do Magical Forest, can't do Mountain, Ocean, Temperate Island. I mean, we could, but I don't want to. Can't do Frozen, can't do Chaotic Wasteland. Okay, I mean, with that... Do we know who controls Carrick 8 Peaks? Because if it's one of the dwarves, I don't want to declare for it. But I need to get these books. Maybe diplomacy can tell me who has it. Oh, diplomacy could also let me establish some trade stuff. Didn't Ostermark get wiped out? Oh well. I'll definitely take him back. I should probably start thinking about getting a foothold in the Empire at this point, just to make sure that I can confederate them and then rescue them from whatever chaotic shenanigans are occurring up there. Man, Britannia is like not talking much. Wonder what I did to make him so mad. Yeah, military access and trade. That's all that we're looking for. Dwarfs still angry at me. Oh gee. Let's see if these guys don't have any opinions on the northern area or southern area. Okay. I think that I'm just going to go straight north. See if I can get Carrick 8 Peaks eventually and get that book. Only Zufbar is assisting me in my crusade against Scarbrand. Classic. That's not even worth fighting. Mine now. All these dang plagues. Are there Skaven around here or something? What's making all these plagues? Man, kind of blows that the temple buildings are so high up. Let's give, I guess, cav buildings in this province. Would be nice to head down here though once Sudenburg gets guns and horse. Or Camry. Camry will probably get guns and horse too. Man, what turn is it right now? I haven't even checked yet. It'd be nice to figure out how close we are to the big explosion end turn, endgame crisis, because they'll be coming, and Gorst is gonna roll over those mountains like a tide of doom. Ooh, they come willingly. And the Empire's not doing, I mean, it's not doing great, but it's not doing as terrible as I'm used to it doing, which I will definitely take. One of these patches was really rough on those poor fellas. Ugh, we're getting plagued left and right and center. Alright. 2 halberdiers, gotta get up to that 5 quota as prescribed by Imperial Battle Doctrine. Yeah, now I'm officially making too much money for my usual purposes. Oh, right, we still take attrition while going through these areas. Which, I know one of the books of Nagash gives us immunity to attrition. It's the 6th book over in Lamia. And that puts us in direct conflict with the stupid Last Defenders. I'm always so annoyed when they do that. Just declaring war on us randomly. And I'm going to need a military access pack with Thork if I don't want to risk another great human Dawi war. Hey, Belagar. Nice not having to fight you. Man. That is annoying. We'll just take the long way around, and in the meanwhile, take out these beastmen who are plaguing us. because I know that missing out 301 gold per turn is really throwing us down in the pits, but it'd be nice to get it back. Plus, who doesn't love a good beastman fight? Oh, the one wants to talk. Please don't be declaring war. Hey, nice. He's also coming bearing gifts. Might be worth it to start researching the plus relations with elves tech before I start meeting them. I'd rather not just get in a big war with Ulfwan because they decided to be a jerk. Alright, tech researched. Rifled barrels. The discovery of barrel rifling led to increases in speed and accuracy. Both dwarfs and men claim credit for this invention. As a true Sigmarite, we know that the men did it. As a Warhammer fan, we know the dwarves did it. Alright, and a nice buff to their damage. We went from 12 to 15, or 5 to 12 to 5 to 13. Impressive. Right? Definitely. Continue along the path, and we'll probably... Yeah, Gorgazon goes first. Okay. I think we'll also do the trade-off between castling, because I want to get these halberdiers into Volkmar's army and just start leveling them up. It won't feel like a proper Empire campaign until I have a nice sturdy front line of the guys. Okay. You know, we got enough gold. I think we can afford a fun little, very specific tech. Oh, this will be nice. This will be very nice. I didn't even notice these were here. Let's go for some fun little anti-specific faction tech. Which, yeah, Purge of the Ruinous Breeds. This will give us a bonus on leadership and weapon strength when fighting Norska, Warriors of Chaos, Demons of Chaos, and Beastmen. Not the most impressive, but if I'm doing a melee-focused army, it'd be nice to get these guys up to like a higher melee attack. Boop! Oh yeah, we also got a specific name for the Light Wizard, too. Let's see. Man, my handwriting's bad. I'm pretty sure it's Jovi Sunscryer. But it might be Jory Sunscryer. We're going to go with Jovi, but if I made a mistake, I will definitely check in next episode. Speaking of next episode, we are indeed hitting the time where I need to be getting to wrapping it up to make sure that it's just around an hour. We'll keep a happy populace. So I'll read the tech, do the renaming, and we will pick up next time. Purge of the Ruinous Breeds. The taint of chaos has been observed here. No crap, Sherlock. Such things must not be allowed to gain a foothold and be removed without delay. Leadership +5 when fighting against Norska, Warriors of Chaos, Demons of Chaos, Beastmen, and then a boost in weapon strength against those units as well. Which will be pretty nice, considering we are about to get a very melee-oriented contingent added to our army. Alright, we'll trade off these 3 swordsmen, and I think I'm going to hand over the crossbowmen and the handgunners as well. I'm not sure what I want my final army composition to be, but if I need them, I'll just get them back. But as of right now, I really want... Actually, I'm going to leave the handgunner, because I just need 5 halberdiers in the army, and I'm already sending a 4-for-4 trade. And boom, Volkmar now meets his official requirement of halberdiers inside of his army to be an elector. Well, he's an elector count, but to be a proper Empire army. So let's do some comparison, because I like to do these unit comparisons, see how much a level up does to a unit. How does a level 7 fully upgraded halberdier compare to a fresh face halberdier with no upgrades? We got 7 more leadership on the fully upgraded one, 11 more melee attack, 13 more melee defense, and a 10% physical resist boost. So yeah, being a fully, super upgraded halberdier basically takes you from being you know, like it's a unit. It does damage. It defends. It's okay. To, I mean, this is minus the armor. This is basically an elite dwarf. Very impressive. And I mean, that's before we start doing battle prayers and all that junk. Battle prayers, spells, etc. Yeah, we'll just finish up this turn for the time being, because who wants to see me do the end bits of a turn at the start of the next episode? We'll just max out the free company. Yeah. And max out. Oh! We got some buildings. Ladies and gentlemen, we got buildings. Just make sure they're all in tip-top form. And then with that, I'm going to wrap up an excellent episode, because we did good work this game, people. Good work indeed. We took the Staff of Command. We finished off another Tomb King faction. We started our war with Scarbrand. Now that's going to be a battle, because Volkmar is not going to do well against Khorne. Yeah. Thanks for sticking with me, and Sigmar be with you on this blessed night.